Hi, I am well.
Nice. So there's some stuff going on the map. Might be a little different. So who would like to do a recap from last week?
Uh, Someone else, I think, wants to
I
do
You
definitely see a Triceratops.
That's
you
one of the things.
you aren't entranced anymore, but you were for quite a bit. But
it. Yeah,
you snapped out of it, so that's good.
yeah. You
Whose
made them
good
down
looks
that way.
entranced me.
This guy,
Oh,
Tom. Could we get a highlight of this guy and his
Absolutely.
good looks?
oh wow.
Look at that stunner.
Uh-huh.
Mmm.
I can
Come
definitely see.
closer.
Yeah,
Oh,
those
you just
Get
get
that.
lost
eyes.
in those eyes.
His name is Dracareth, and he's everything you've ever dreamed of.
Get your lips all up in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got a
Oh,
nose hole too. It's great. Just one. She's
hmm
just got the
for
one
my
nose
tongue.
hole. Yep.
Hmm
Yum.
Right,
hmm
guys are into all that sort of stuff.
So she's a druid. I don't know, man. I don't
Right.
know.
Yeah, I'm definitely into undead
Novaka, get
things.
on my back. Wait, what do you mean? So yeah, you got entranced. You got pulled down there. Several things happened. This creature kind of came out of the. I was gonna say woodwork, but there's no real woodwork around, so he kind of came out of the ice. Made a proclamation about the fact that
Nice work.
he's been down here for quite some time, and that you flesh bags are just annoying him, and he needs to deal with you. Fight ensued. Several kobold zombies, I'm sorry, kobold vampires, not zombies, came and swarmed around Ziada and has put a real hurting on her, like way more than I thought was
Well,
going to happen.
they swarmed around Novakri, but Ziada ended up coming back,
That's
and
right. That's
then
right.
like you said, more of a hurting.
More of a hurting. So, additionally on the map, so Harvest, you did summon a Triceratops when last we
Oh,
had met.
okay, good. So
Yeah.
he's friends of mine.
Yes. He's
I thought he
definitely
looked familiar.
same team, same friend. Yes. Um, I see a spiked sword on the map over here that I'm going to assume was a spiritual weapon that I think Loki cast, if that's
So
correct, right?
okay, so a few things. One, that's my spiritual weapon, and
Okay,
Maya, it's
yours.
Ziada. Also, the Triceratops is Valen.
She had a conjure creature, or did I
No,
give that
she
to her?
had like a transform. Where is she?
Morph,
Oh, that's why she
polymorph.
was off the
She's
map. She
she's right
polymorphed
here.
herself into a Triceratops. That's why I took her off the map. Okay.
And Jux is trying to juice Valen now.
Yep.
Well,
Well,
that's
it was
been
the
the case for a bit.
it was the
So
relationship we all saw coming since he rode
right,
in on a hippogriff.
it's just all of a sudden it's just like, whoa, you can do that too. I'm even more in.
You're
And
everything
Phys-
a northern barbarian
Literally
wants.
and figuratively. And
You have
Jux is
can you be
gross.
a furry dinosaur? Um, so
Jux
so
is
yeah.
into all the weird shit. He's pumped. He's
Looking.
pumped that there are 4 feet.
I just imagine that's his quote. Jux is into all the weird shit. That's what he says whenever he walks into a room. Hey, Jux. Jux is into all the weird shit. Yeah, we know. You
I,
say it every time.
are you also
You're
gonna
wearing
kill
the
the
t-shirt.
captain? Only you? God damn it! Get your
Every
fucking. We
time.
get it.
All right. So did in that case did we leave off on Harvest so it would be Harvest's turn, or
Yes, I
I
believe
also
so. Because
see a
Valen went Triceratops, and then we went Paws, and there was a moonbeam that was wiping
there
That's
was
what
a
I
out.
was going to
moonbeam.
ask
It's right
because
here,
to the right. Oh,
Where
okay.
where is it? Can somebody click on it?
right
On the
Oh,
as
there it
as we
vampire.
is.
spawn.
It's that's why.
I was
Okay.
wondering it myself because I'm looking around. I'm like, did Tom take that little fuck?
No, I'm like I know
Uh,
there's a moonbeam somewhere.
Do
right.
we know how many rounds the moonbeam has been active for?
I believe it's been
A
like
couple?
3 rounds
I think
Okay.
so.
that
I
we've
think you're
gone
right.
through.
Loki, didn't you cast a spell like something that wasn't normal for you, like in your repertoire? Or oh, you did the what
The
was
Burning
it?
couple of
hands.
cones,
Burning
yeah.
hands. Yeah, that's what it was. And Jux is still frightened, so that's fun.
Jux is frightened by the same guy that I was entranced by.
Yes.
Okay.
Jux has not been able to shake his frightened
Um,
condition.
Okay, another question. Did anybody move my eyeball last game?
I
Good
did,
question.
just like real quick, but then I was controlling Ziada U and Novakri, so it didn't
Nice.
get too far.
So what I wanted to do, what I thought would be a good idea was that I didn't want to take your ability away from you because you still have some time with that. What I'll tell you about is where it is right now, and then if we want to wrap up the fight, I'll let you move it around several times, and then you can get a good idea from there. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So the room that you're in currently, there are two large pools. You're currently hovering over the middle of the two of them. There are a scattering of large bones and other sort of bodily remains around the shores. Inside the pools appear to be floating, or maybe not floating, you can't tell, these mounds of snow and ice that are almost egg shaped. And then the pools themselves seem to be giving, you can see steam and smoke coming off. They're not bubbling and boiling, but it appears that the water is far warmer than the surrounding temperatures.
Gotcha.
And I believe, Kevin, that's as far as you moved it. You just moved it into the room, and then we just stayed with the fight, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so Dolan, if you don't mind, we'll do the fight, and then we can come back to your
Yeah.
eyeball and let it move around for a while.
Yeah, we
Okay.
weren't really digging into that because it was just like, what am I doing here?
They
So,
just didn't want to play with your balls.
That's all right.
Your floating balls. yes.
I'd rather play with my balls. I do it better anyway.
She's a real ball player. All right, what are you doing?
Okay, so I'm going to leave the moonbeam right where it is. It seems like it's a perfect spot. And I will not cast another spell. I believe moonbeam. Let me just confirm. It is a concentration.
I believe you are right.
and that was a level 2 that I wasn't able to mark off.
Oh, okay, so I need to mark off a level 2 spell, a slot. Is
Yeah,
what you're saying?
you
Okay.
had like 3 or 4 left, correct?
Of level 2s?
Yes.
Hold on. Nope, one more. I only have 3 total, so there was one more spot left. I will mark it off right now. So I'd have no level 2s available. And I'm gonna shoot that entrancing guy in the face with a weapon.
With a weapon. Oh.
With a weapon.
What kind of weapon is it?
Sword.
Hold on. Well, it's either gonna be
I got my
I don't
sword
get
now.
any I don't get any disadvantage for using a longbow, do I? Or
Nope, because
do
the
I?
creature is outside of your immediate range.
Okay. So I'm gonna shoot it in the face with a longbow arrow. Yeah. So do that. Boom. Does that hit?
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to refresh my page. A 24 will hit, but I need some information about your longbow. What kind of damage is it doing?
And well, it's doing magical damage because all of my arrows were in Loki's thingamabobs. So besides that, it's doing piercing damage.
Okay.
Magical piercing damage.
Okay, cool. I mean, sweet, right? So you see that the damage that your bow does not appear to do all the damage that your bow can do. There's a this
Have
thing
I
is,
seen anybody else hit it with anything else that seems to do the damage that I would like it to be done?
No, it seems like everybody who's hit this thing isn't doing what they normally could do to it.
Okay. And what has it been
Additionally,
hit by
so
so far?
So, I believe it's been hit by a Triceratops.
Okay.
So there's that. Not yet?
The Triceratops only just showed up. And it
Oh,
hasn't
okay.
actually done anything to it.
All right. It's been Loki shot it with a bow at least once, I
Okay.
believe. Novakri did some spells at it, I think.
I think there was an Eldritch Blast or
There-
some
yeah.
Was that
one of
Jux?
Yeah.
yeah, I'm trying to
That
think
was
of
Jux or Navakri?
I don't think Novakri has Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Yes, they do.
Then maybe I threw out an Eldritch Blast.
I think because
Okay.
Jux is still frightened. He's still running away.
Oh, so right. Okay,
Yeah.
so he's not including that.
All
right,
Or
so-
maybe he's not. I can't remember. What's the symbol that's on him? I'm trying to.
No, he was frightened.
He is.
It looks frightened.
Okay.
That's why, because they were down here.
Yep.
At the beginning of this, and then he ran away because this was a special sort of thing too
Mm-hmm.
that made them run away.
Yep.
Okay. So Eldritch Blast and that didn't do as much damage, and I already saw a bow not do as much damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, you did some
and
damage. Just
right. And I saw my bow not do as much damage as it normally does. Got it. Okay. Well then, I guess I'm. I have 2-weapon fighting. Can I throw something at it as well? Okay.
No. I mean, you could throw your bow at it. I've played a character who's done that before. It doesn't. It's not a good
No,
move,
like
though. Not a
throw
good
my
move.
dagger at it. I didn't know if I could attack with my dagger. But okay,
No, you can't.
got it. And then I'm gonna.
Oh, so yeah, you could, but you have to be using a one-handed light melee weapon.
Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah, it's two-handed, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move there.
All right. Whoop. Okay, it goes to the kobold vampire who's standing next to Ziada, which, first of all, Ziada, you've got your aura on, so radiant damage or radiance is occurring, correct?
No, it's not because of that. That's just like my save thing for now.
Oh, okay.
I do
All
have
right.
a bunch of different auras that do things, but the only thing that it has right now is some radiant damage from Moonbeam.
That's correct.
Yeah,
so
it
it's
gets.
got to roll a save. I just need to pull up that creature. I thought I had it up. Apparently not. I mean, on the plus side, I get to go down to just the creatures and not the named creatures. But
Oh, fuck you.
all right. What is the save? 16 con. All right. Let's see what we get.
Yeah.
It fails. So 7 points of damage on him.
I don't think so.
No, that was
I don't know.
piercing. 3.
Oh,
3.
Oh.
3 unless it takes double or something.
What?
Oh, hang on. I have to move the moon because I'm clicking
Right, 'cause
on
you're,
the.
you're gonna kill the moon again.
How does this thing have 0 hit points? I don't Oh, that's why. All right. So, all right. I mean, Moonbeam Strike. It does not like that, and so it's going to run down here to get away from it, and it's going to attack Ziada. And I'm going to move the Moonbeam over here. Now, remember, you can move the Moonbeam in any direction, but right now you have no idea what's going on over there. Because you can't see it. All right, it runs over there. It is going to try to bite Ziada, so let's do a little bite action.
Can I see it from where I am?
I had to ask right when I got this stuff up. I'm going to say you can't see where it's gone to, but you saw the direction it went. You could coach her if she asked a question.
Okay, because I'm going to.
Well, hold on. Oh, you got a reaction? Okay.
Yeah, I've got a reaction, but the reaction does not say I have to be able to see anything.
Ooh, what does this do? Silver barbs. When you take when a creature you can
see within 650. I was looking in the wrong place.
No worries. All right. However, that was yet another critical hit by the vampire spawn going towards Ziada. So Ziada, here
Well,
comes.
if I can see it,
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Roll me a
Yeah.
perception check and aim high.
Well, as far as like the corner to corner,
And
he
you could
doesn't
also
really
see it when it
anything.
started moving.
I'm saying with
will
you
a
standing
23
there,
work for you?
23 is I said the DC of 18. If you hit that or above, you were going to be able to see it. I'm just saying that with Ziada in front of it, the ice walls and all of that, I was giving it some partial coverage. That's all. So, but you can see it. You got it.
Okay, so I cast Silvery Barbs as a reaction. Roll that
Okay.
again.
Okay. So I roll the strike again.
Yep.
Okay. Here we go.
It's basically disadvantage.
Disadvantage worked out. This is only a 9 to hit, which clearly is going to hit you. Nope. And that
Awesome. Thank you a bunch.
And then I am going to give advantage to Ziada.
can you do both as a reaction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
That's-
can then
that's
choose
part
a
of it.
different. Yeah, you can then choose.
Oh, down at the bottom. Oh, I can see. I'm sorry. I thought you were using a separate ability. So awesome, cool. So in that case, that was the Kobold Vampire Spawn's turn, and Novakri, it is your turn. So keep that train rolling.
Sorry, I just was doing that so to track my thing.
Is this the first time you've used this one?
Yeah,
Cool.
it just came out with Strixhaven.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of discussion of about being overpowered.
Well,
So
there are some monsters that you could argue are pretty overpowered. So
there's
Is-
a lot of things.
Is so this
So-
is but this is a first level spell reaction, so you can only use it as long as you have first level spell slots to use.
or
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So I'm going to turbo a healing word at Ziada.
Turbo word.
11 hit points, Ziada.
no,
That was a
no,
bonus
shit.
action.
Okay.
As my action, I'm going to start playing a counter charm.
Ooh. Is it against all enemies or just a specific one?
No, counter charm. One sec. As an action, I can perform until the end of my next turn. During that time, you and any friendly creatures within 30 feet of you. Dex is here. Let's do this.
I'm just gonna put a radius on you. So hold on, or 30 feet. Is it a 30-foot radius or a 30-foot diameter?
Creatures within 30 feet that can hear you.
All right,
So
so
radius.
30. Yeah. Okay.
So that should
Wow.
get Juck's advantage on his next frightened or charmed.
Okay. Cool. All right. So you have bonus actions. You have done that. You are standing next to Drakereth himself.
I know.
None of those were actual attack spells, so you didn't have disadvantage on any of those, and you don't have any conditions that I can attack you with. So
I can try moving away from being within melee of him, but you're going to get a...
yeah, that will provoke, sir. It will provoke. I mean, go ahead, do what you're gonna do.
Well, it's either that or he's going to attack me on his turn anyways, so don't see what the...
I mean, there is a Triceratops.
Try to move right there. Go ahead and take your op attack.
All right. Dracareth appreciates your commitment to his existence. life drain. But a 9 is probably not going to hit you.
No.
Even Mrs. Novakri.
I'm just saying, like, I have now rolled 2 9s for attacks in a row. First the spawn, and then this guy. All right.
And to just let you know, I was going to drop silvery barbs on you again because my reaction refreshes.
Yeah, no, you definitely could. I mean, keep burning those spell slots, bro. I like it. All right, that's your turn, and it goes to the man of the hour, Dracareth himself. And Dracareth, seeing you run away, unable to strike you with his hand, goes, "You have gazed on Dracareth, and you will not be his destroyer." And Dracareth goes ethereal, and then goes boop, boop, right through the ice wall to your south.
Chuck's still frightened.
You have not heard the last of me. Let's find out. I just want to double check this. Oh no, hang on. I need to look up the. Is it this one? I think it was this one. Yeah, and it was. Sorry, everybody. I just This guy's got a bunch of stuff going on that's a little bit
All
beyond
good.
what the normals are.
All good, sir.
But get your shit together.
Damn it!
I mean, we didn't. Our expectations were not high in the first place, so
It hurts. It hurts so bad. It just hurts.
What is
That's-
unexpected?
That's what it was. I said flee. Target spends its turn. So it's not that you're frightened. Well, I mean, you're frightened, but you have to spend your turn fleeing. And so I had not changed that. And it says.
Well, then there was. You had also done a command on Novakri where she had to grovel.
Yeah, I just double checking this.
Just in case that was, you know.
I groveled. I groveled 30 feet.
Mm-hmm. A 30-foot grovel driveway.
Yeah, they're really bad in the winter when you have to plow.
I mean, once the snow melts, it's kind of okay, but
yeah, sorry. Yeah, Novakri spent the turn groveling, and then she passed her save, so she was good. Jux, I'm gonna say for this that command is no longer in effect, so you are good. And yeah, he turns ethereal, which is like, in my mind, it sort of looks almost like a drawing on a piece of transparency paper where you can see right through it, and it's wafting and sort of crinkling in the air, and it just walks by everybody. I'm sorry, it walks by the Triceratops, and it walks by Novakri and goes into the ice wall right here, which will provoke from both of you. But do either of you have silvered magic?
Silvery barbs. No.
No, I was like, I mean, wait a minute, what? No. So no.
No.
And the Triceratops definitely does not. So the creature.
Ceratops' horns are tipped with silver. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Fun fact.
that's just science.
Yeah, that Vaylin failed to mention. But
She knew.
Everybody
Certainly
knows that.
did not.
So, yeah. So, I mean, for temporarily, this fight seems to be over. Except for the kobold vampire. So, what am I talking about? There's still somebody trying to eat Ziada, but it's Ziada's turn, and I have a feeling this might end right now.
Potentially. All right, so I don't have to.
You have advantage.
Good. Nice. So do I? All right. On the next. Okay. So then this one. Roll it. Alright, so that's going to be a 19 on the die, so a hit.
Definitely a hit.
This this one. That's too bad because that was a high hit, but 9 damage.
All right. Non-magic weapon though, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Then you know what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try and athletics shield bash this guy down to proneness.
So you can continue advantage. I like it.
Yes. So that's a 17. I could
That's a
have done this in the
19.
first place to have a advantage anyway.
However, it was a 19, so no advantage.
So,
I can only set you up so many times, Kev.
well, it turned out that it wasn't too much of an issue. Because a 15 on the die should hit.
Wait, hold on. If that was your spiritual weapon, do you want to bonus action move the spiritual weapon to take an attack?
That's right, because I don't I have the spiritual weapon. That's right. Fuck, I forgot that I have that. I don't cast spells as this character.
That's what I mean. I was like, let's not forget about the spiritual weapon you got floating around.
Yeah, I'll do that, and I'll just say that the whatever what does that end up being? I'll
That
just
one
say
chance.
that was my attack.
That one
what-
chance for you to
yeah,
suck
That's
less, Kevin.
17.
So 17 is a hit. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well,
yeah.
I guess that works then. Because I wouldn't have this shield bash.
Mhm. So it's what is it? D6 plus your strength modifier, right?
So for spiritual weapon,
Oh no, spiritual. A D8 or a D10?
yeah, it's a D8.
Isn't it 2d8 with your level?
I think it's the level you cast it at.
Yeah. No, I only
No,
have.
it's those are usually. Oh, okay. Never mind.
But that seems to all go through, and this guy looks like you've done some stuff to him.
All right. So, in that case, so what ended up happening? I rolled the 25 for my first attack.
Mm-hmm.
The 17 was for the my bonus attack with my spiritual weapon.
Yep.
And then I rolled for my second attack, and that ended up being a 21.
Oh, and so you did. So, yes, and in that case, you did
And
some additional
that
damage
one
as well.
was 9. So I had 2 that were 9, that were both halved, so 4 and 4, and then 11 points of force damage that you were saying all went through. So in total, it would be 19 damage to this guy.
So you clearly see, yes. So you have done a world of hurt on this guy. So to be honest, yeah. So total it would be 11, 4, and 4, 19. Yes.
And that's my turn. I'm gonna yell back that there's there's still this guy over here, because it's something where kind of hearing and some of the stuff kind of slipping away. Just letting people know.
All right, Jux. There's a dinosaur in front of you. What are you doing? But you are no longer frightened or being compelled to flee.
But you do have an arm up to your shoulder in its asshole.
There's a slim chance that you may have your arm all the way up in a dino's butt.
It's up to you.
Well, alrighty then.
Know what you're into.
Listen, if you're going to be late, things happen. Just saying.
Oh shit! I wonder what would happen if I wasn't here.
Oh, you don't want to know.
To be fair, we made a check, and you didn't wind up putting your arm up the dino's butt. But
Me.
But we have established that you've got a really kinky thing for Vaylin in dinosaur form.
That's your new catchphrase.
I'm all up in it.
I thought it was. I'm into that.
I mean, we're working it out. We're figuring it out.
Is it weird enough? I'm into that. It's a question and a response. It's kind of long, but it works.
All right, hold on, Jux. Who are you shooting at right now?
The Triceratops.
No, the Triceratops is your friend.
Why is he my friend?
It's Vaylin. She polymorphed into a Triceratops.
Well, I didn't know this.
So you
Well,
are into weird things.
That's why you're being told.
I'm like, wait a minute. Who are you shooting at right now? My chance to kill the party.
Also, if you were, that would be disadvantage. Even though you got this giant thing right in front of you. It's like XCOM when you've got the gun like at the guy's face and it's like 99% chance to hit. Miss.
You only fire when you have a firing lock and sequence. So, Jux, with the knowledge that the dino is your friend, what are you going to do?
I'm assuming I still can't see him.
Currently, no, I'm going to say you can't see him right now. If you step 5 feet more forward, that was a terrible English statement. If you move 5 feet forward, I would give him some cover, but you could probably see him. Right? Hang on. Let me just do this. We put it right there. We draw it. Yeah, I'm gonna say he's jet. Like if you move forward another 5 feet, he'll have cover, but you can see him.
That's right. I'm just gonna double move and call it a day.
Can you bonus action Eldritch Blast? Is that one of your abilities?
I don't think so.
Well, maybe. It
Thanks,
is.
Tom.
I've got it now. Well, I was really hoping you were gonna double move right into the moonbeam and then then just get blasted by it, but you didn't. Oh well. Oh, we can all dream. Jux, bonus action. Anything else you're gonna do? Quietly whisper to Vaylin, I'm into that, as you go by.
Meet me in my room
Meet me in my ice room.
in this outfit.
You've got 3 horns. I've got never mind.
I'm just horny. So,
You have put way too much thought into that.
this is just off the cuff. Shoot from the hip.
And that's the point.
All right, Jux, done? All set?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, Loki, you are up. The wraith, as it were, has disappeared through the walls. Everybody seems to be back up to their senses. What are you gonna do?
Still see this vampire kobold, so I'll walk over here.
And Novakri, if they stay within your aura currently, they have advantage?
Against on saving throws versus charmed or frightened.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's what we in the Bard call situational.
Oh, an 18's definitely going to hit Loki. Wow. 12 damage. And that does include your sneak attack. All right, cool.
Yep.
I just want to double check. So with that, how do you want to end this kobold vampire spawn?
Pinned to the wall.
Right.
As you
And then
do
that
that,
should make it easier to, I guess, stab.
I was going to say, so with that move, I was going to make people roll a wisdom check to see if they remember that these vampires need to be staked, otherwise problems. But you take this shot, it sails right by Ziada's cheek, lands in this thing's chest, thunks against the wall, and as it sort of like tries to grab it, its just body turns to ash and falls to the ground around it, signifying that you all remember that you got to do some walk around stabbies to get rid of this stuff. I am going to take Vaylin's dinosaur off the map, and I'm going to bring Vaylin back on the map. And for now,
was hoping she would just start fucking running around.
I thought you were going to put a
crushing.
period.
Yeah,
right
why
there.
wouldn't you stay a dinosaur?
Well, actually,
Where's
how
the
long
polymorph?
does? Hold on, I got to look up polymorph real fast. How long does that last?
It's not 2 turns.
It's like an
But
owl.
I know
At
I'm
least.
definitely taking out my impromptu steak
Concentration
torch.
up to concentration up to an hour. All right, I will leave her on then. I'm sorry. I thought it was I thought it was rounds. I didn't know it was an hour. So yeah. So you guys keep Dino Valen with like this that I imagine she's got the Professor Scant in her mouth and he's like, "Whoa, good job, fellows, excellent. Well, way to put these vampires down. That wraith was quite something, wasn't it? Periodically, she just closes her mouth. You can't hear it anymore.
He apparently still is. But I'm gonna take that steak that I had made out of the torch from before, where I fought one of these guys, and just start stabbing at the fucking ground where all these bodies are.
While you're doing that, Harvest, why don't we go back to your eyeball, and you can move it around several times, and I can tell you what it sees. I will tell you. Hold on, let me just get back to the map first so I can see where you're at. I will tell you that as you came into the room and you came in from over here, you remember there was that like like almost glass like round hole that you traveled through down to get into this room. As you came into this room, you would notice that
Wait a minute. Okay, the last thing I remember was I found a hole that went into the Underdark.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to grab you real fast. Oh, no. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to grab you real fast and put you right here. And this was the tunnel. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I remember this. The hole to the Underdark is to the left, the lower left, and then I came from the upper.
Yeah, no. I just
left.
like for some reason the map just decided to like zoom in so that 1 5-foot square took up my entire screen. So hold on. Yeah, I'm like, I don't need it this small.
You just see a massive eyeball staring at you.
It was the wrong square, so it was just a square of snow. So I'm like, oh, this is stupid. All right, so you came in this way. This is the tunnel that led to the Underdark. You came in over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna move you. I'm gonna move you back.
Yeah, so you guys only moved like once because I was almost here. Okay.
What you notice, and I'll go back to this so I can show you, is as you came in, because you did come in through this way, you saw that there was a small opening up at the top of the room up here. You saw that there was another opening in like the ice walls over here where all these bones and stuff are. And then it looks like down here still a question mark, but it looks like this right here is the corner of maybe another tunnel or maybe another hallway or something. So where would you like to go?
Jesus.
Now, as you're doing this, there are some people that are pretty badly beat up after that fight. Does everybody else just want to take the time to, make the rolls and take care of that? Expend your spells, use the wand, whatever you want.
I see what you're trying to do. Spend your spells.
I can also heal. I can heal some people while I'm up there.
You can, yes. Okay. You see, if you move over there, Dolan, you see that this is another one of these like just sheer glass circular tunnels. I say circular because the shape that you're in is like a tube, and it seems to be going. It seems to be going down. If you go that way.
Okay, I'm gonna follow it.
All right.
Indirect Underdark.
All right. The tube continues. As you get to the end of the tunnel, it opens into this large room that, let me just double check something really fast because I don't know what you can see and what you can't. You see the room expands up to some like 30 feet high in this cavern, which is one of the largest rooms that you've observed so far. And the ceiling is covered in what can only be described as a forest of icicles that is so densely packed with them. Some of them longer than 5 to 6 feet in length. To the south, you see what looks like seamless black stone in kind of like a circular pattern almost like a wall that you can kind of see over, and there appears to be like what are they called? What's the word I'm looking for? They appear to be some I don't want to say catapults. What's the word? No, they're not ballistas. They're smaller than a ballista, but they're like large crossbows. And there's a term for it.
Scorpions.
Maybe scorpion is the right word. I can't think of it right now. They're not ballista size, but they are large sized crossbows mounted on like stone discs on the roof. Beyond that, you see that the ice sort of like merges with the tower. You also notice that over here is another entranceway. But before you do anything else, bear with me one moment because
Again?
yes, please. Also,
Yeah.
thank you.
You could wear a diaper and just get past that.
Oh, that's not tonight. That's not tonight. That's just that's just me not thinking that the eyeball was going to go this way.
Rest of
Yeah, I mean that's every other moment of the day. Gotta go. So yeah, so I'm good with whatever you want to do next.
So like this, I'm gonna just put my guy on here just to so you know what I'm talking about. That does that look like like a walkway that is accessible from the ground here, or that is above? That's on the top of the wall that I'm seeing.
So that is a great question. I got to double check on that.
You mean you're not ready?
No,
Jeez.
it's no because
And
there's
this
two,
wall
there's two
is
different ones.
how high?
So the
How high
wall
is the
goes
wall?
so the wall goes up some
So
10
high.
15 feet and that ramp
Mm-hmm.
it is a ramp appears
It
to
is a
go
ramp.
up to it as a means of egress to get up to it.
Gotcha. To go over it.
Roll
And
me
those
wait,
go ahead.
hold on. Roll me a perception check, please. Using
Okay.
your perception.
Okay.
Using your persuasion.
Using your whoa. So you notice that not in the glass like tube tunnel that you just came out of, but that periodically in random places here, let's go back here so I can do it here and maybe here, and you think you see some over here even, are almost imperceptible footprints, humanoid
Oh.
footprints, which doesn't make a lot of sense because of the amount of time that this place has been frozen. Now, you have encountered creatures in here,
Yeah.
but most of them, actually, no, all of them have been undead. And undead, unless they're mindless, generally float or don't leave footprints. These kind of stand
Interesting.
out to you because unless something slid down the tube and then wandered around down here, you don't know what those footprints would be from.
Okay, but there's no like snow or precipitation of any sort. So these could have been footprints made a very long time ago. And nothing just covered them up. Nothing there's no wind that I've experienced.
I mean, that could very well be. What I'm saying is that your
Okay.
perception check has shown you that there
Mm-hmm.
are some footprints down here.
Gotcha.
You are correct that there's no precipitation, but you have seen in some of the rooms previous to this, rooms covered in dust or cobwebs or other debris, which would speak
Okay.
to the amount of time that
Mm-hmm.
maybe air or things haven't been moving around down here.
Gotcha. And I don't see anybody manning these non-ballistas.
You do not.
Okay. And can I discern any sort of trajectory or where these footprints maybe originated from, like maybe in an investigation?
If you want
Like
to roll
to
an investigation check, sure.
Okay. Less good at that, but we'll see.
21.
No, you
Wow,
weren't.
it's good. It's a good roll.
Liar.
So, liar. So you can't tell, But
Okay.
with the investigation check, I will tell you for certain those footprints are a recent occurrence. They are not
Oh.
something to be thought of as, a historical artifact. They are
Okay.
something that has been caused in recentness. How recently, that you can't tell. But it would appear that whoever had left them was attempting to not leave them. You just happened to roll really high and see them.
Oh. Oh, they were attempting to hide them. Okay.
Failures.
Do I know that, like, is this eyeball tangible? Like, can it be
No,
eaten by something?
it's ethereal. So
Okay.
unless something is on the ethereal plane or can see ethereal creatures, you're effectively just an invisible
Invisible.
floating eyeball.
Cool. I'm moving then.
Okay.
Mm.
As you move
And like, wait a
into
minute, can I go? I could go through that wall.
No, so you are ethereal in presence. You aren't ethereal in the ability to move through the ice.
Okay.
When we look through this spell, because that was what I was concerned about. I'm like, are you just going to get lost in the ice right now?
Right. Right.
But yeah, so it is. So as you come into this room, the ceiling drops down to about 20 feet again, and this room is another one of these like frozen ice forests. But what you do notice is that there is a frost-covered statue of a human wizard um, that appears to be up on the platform up here. I'm on the arrow thing. Up
Oh,
this way.
interesting. Okay, so on this platform, there's a statue of a humanoid wizard.
Yep, you kind of like it's not on the map very well, but yes, you see that there is a statue of a human looking wizard.
Okay. And do I harvest recognize it as the frozen statues that I've seen elsewhere, like above ground?
No, this looks like an actual like statue,
Okay.
like something carved of the same rock that the platform is carved out of.
Okay. I'm gonna investigate that statue.
Roll an investigation check.
Mm,
I mean, you see a frost-covered statue of a human wizard gazing outward from atop a 3-foot high stone pedestal. Um, it appears that the distance up from the ground in this room, because the ice has shifted a little bit, is only about 5 feet up the ramp that you're kind of hovering over as we're doing this.
And this again is one of those munitions things, the same as I saw on the other side.
No. This one is an actual statue.
Oh, another statue.
Yeah, that one is the statue. I'm sorry.
Oh, that is the statue in which we're discussing. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
As you come around the corner, you see another one of those statues.
Jesus.
Again, ancient looking, gray stone carven to look like a humanoid. And then there is, as you move a little bit further, hang on, I gotta move the map now because you're all over the place. You see the tunnel kind of splits ahead of you.
Fuck it. I'll go this way first.
As you
What is
enter
this?
as you enter in the room, in the center of the floor, it's like sort of stuck in the floor itself is this massive like wooden spear with a tip that looks like black ice.
That looks like it could be helpful.
If only Rothgar was still here.
Yeah. Oops. Move.
If only.
Oh,
No
okay.
dragon's breath. All right, you move in
And
there.
this is a dead end?
Dead end. Dead end.
Dead. Okay. I am, this eyeball's gonna get lost in here. I'm never gonna be able to find its way out.
That's the hope. That's the hope.
I'm like, guys, well, it was pretty cool down there, but I have no idea where it is and where I went or what I saw.
All right, so you continue. You're in like a series of what? Okay, sorry everybody. I gotta put a pause just for a minute. I gotta take care of something. I'll be right back.
And I shout out to the crew. Like, it looks like there's some a weapon down here that might be useful. Wooden handled, but tip of black ice or black obsidian.
Is it
I think it kills undead things.
Hold on, let's.
I don't know.
Is it Chardolin?
That's a good question. I don't know. I thought Charlene. I didn't realize Charlene was black. I thought it was a different color.
It might be.
Green. Okay. Unless
But
it could be any color.
I thought it was black because like the dragon was black, right? That ultimately took out
Rothgar?
Hrothgar. I thought that was
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rothgar was the dragon black that killed you.
I don't know. Apparently, I didn't see it.
Do we have speak to death?
Who's gonna become the fucking cleric already? God damn it.
I'm holding it down right now.
Yeah, no, but I know I've been there where it's like, yeah, being the bard as the healer, it's just like this works some.
Okay, sorry about that. Bedtime is often
Bedtime.
not throughout the night. So, anyways,
No worries.
all right. So,
So I had a question about the weapon that I saw. Did it look like Charlotte, kitty cat off of me? Charlotte.
Did it look like that stuff the dragon was made of?
Yeah, exactly.
Like a charlatan.
It was like Charlotte. Actually, in a way, no. It appeared to be. You know what? You're a druid. I'll give it to you. It appeared to be made out of obsidian, not out of.
See, I said obsidian.
Charlatan.
Okay.
Cool. I just imagine as people are healing up and trying to take care of themselves, Harvest is relaying what her magic eyeball is telling, and Ziada's just like, ooh, just real sarcastic. All right, so yeah, continue.
No, if anyone's gonna be able to use something like that, it would probably be Ziada.
Ziada's like, I need a goddamn magic weapon, please.
Seriously.
Whoops.
Goddamn Icewind Dale.
Zip. Yep, you're still in a tunnel.
Yeah, I just have to move the map every time I go someplace. So.
Tell me about it. Imagine trying to run a battle while an eyeball floats around. I know.
Imagine trying to move an eyeball around while you're in a battle.
As you come right there, you see in front of you, you see in front of you something that doesn't look real. There's like a paved pathway betwixt. I don't think you should have seen that shit. Hold, you know what? I'll make you make a check, but hold on. You see a paved pathway between several of the trees that sort of emerges between the snow and the ice. So like you can see it here. And around the pathway are several trees, like enormous trees that go up like 150 feet up into the air, into this domed room that you're in. You see that the room extends beyond your view. To your right, there. Oh, god damn it, map! Stop. Map, come on, map. You see over here, there's like what looks like maybe the entryway to a different room, and then in one of the trees, there is what appears to be
A squirrel?
maybe a creature. Give me a
Humanoid
knowledge
feet?
nature. Give me a knowledge nature.
Definitely a squirrel.
Oh yeah,
Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel.
It's always a squirrel.
knowledge nature. That's my jam. No, it's not. Nope.
Is it your jam? Well,
No,
what you see,
I was fucking around.
what you see is a human. Well, not a human. A small human who appears
Small
naked.
humans are humans too.
No, wait for it. Like not what you would say is averaged, but not like dwarfish, like not the size of a dwarf. Somewhere between like a dwarf and a human, so like a small human that
Halfling.
appears to be naked and not being
Ooh.
affected by the cold, and whose skin looks rough.
Hmm.
But again, what you're seeing is you're kind of seeing through the hole in the wall that's right here, or not the. I'm sorry, this is a pathway. I said it was a pathway. Right? You're kind of seeing through, or maybe it is a wall. I don't know because your sight is visited by it. It doesn't say. All right, it's a wall. You're seeing through the wall, and this creature is in the tree, but kind of trying to stay hidden in the tree, but doesn't appear to be cold or afraid or upset.
Hey, Harvest.
Hmm.
How's the peeping?
What?
I'm not done yet.
You're
yeah.
peeping through a wall at a naked, small humanoid.
Oh, gotcha.
You don't know what you
How's
you
the
don't know
peeping?
me. You don't know me.
I mean, if my eye is on another plane of existence, is it really?
It's
Look,
100%.
we
You're
can
watching
argue
porn
the
on the internet.
legalities of it. However, I mean,
Okay.
whether or not the jurisdiction is able
Right,
to
exactly.
prosecute.
Hey, Seattle, you walked around these
doesn't
caves
change
before,
the
right? Is there a
facts.
private cave? Is there a private cave around here? So here,
Yeah,
this is
well,
what we'll do. I'll give you.
It matters if it's provable.
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you 5 more moves. So think about where you want to go.
Okay. So I have a question about the trees, of course.
Yep.
Do the trees look frozen, dead, alive?
They are very much alive.
They
Whether
are
it's by
green?
magic or a miracle or what, their canopies are thick with frosty leaves, and their branches appear to be bearing what looks like purple pears.
What?
They hang almost like Christmas ornaments from the trees. And it is a low wall that's broken in several places. I thought it was a pathway, but
I'm definitely going in there.
do you remember how to get there?
What do you mean? I'm going in there? No, I'm in my eyeball. My eyeball's going in there.
I was like, do you know how to get here? Your eyeball's been traveling for quite some time.
I could remember. I'm really good at directions.
Yeah, that nature check was just on point.
No, it would be a survival check next time around, and that is my jam.
All right. I love how you're moving the eyeball closer to the naked thing. As you get closer,
Well, my eyeball's invisible, so it doesn't matter.
I know.
Huh?
It just makes it creepier, man. So, as your
Like
eyeball
fly.
as your eyeball moves into the room and hovers past the tree, the creature in almost like a sweet voice goes, "Oh, I haven't seen you before."
Uh-oh. You can see me.
Oh, but I see you.
The eyeball just turns and stares more luridly. From where you are right now, there is an opening here and an opening here, and there's no way for you to communicate with this creature.
Yeah, the creature. Got it.
If there's a single eyeball, can it wink?
Well, so the
It's just
eyeball
called
icon
blinking.
that I have just
Right.
looks like a big fleshy ball with no eyelids. So I'm gonna say no.
Hold on.
You one eye wink.
No, I blink.
All right. So Dolan, as you move there, or Harvest, as you move there, you see Well, before you get to your full, I mean, you go wherever you want, but you see that there is yet another tunnel this way, and that there is a tunnel this way. Give me a perception check.
Or fudge.
Well, it wasn't going to be a hard one because even though you can't feel per se, as your magic eyeball drifts past this particular opening, there is a sense, there is a sensation that wafts over you almost like a warm breeze, as if the eyeball that said, "Hey, come take the tour of Yithrin," is saying, "Yithrin is this way." So as you trace down the pathway, you kind of come through a series of stairs and steep ice, like the kind of what you've seen before, not those glass tunnels, but the things that you've had to put your crampons on or use ropes or whatever. And you get to the end of this, and the tunnel opens into a vast grotto that is enclosed by the ice, which gleams like a rainbow or like a crystal, like when the sun refracts from an icicle on a warm day. And in this frozen sepulcher is a fantastic city, sculpted by ancient magic and illuminated in a haunting way by green, purple, blue, orange lights that shed no warmth. The city is slightly tilted, as if when frozen eons ago, it was caught by the ice and forced into its position. Its spires lean away from your vision, as if recoiling from your presence. The causeway you stand atop is frost-covered ice that stretches towards the city like a dead road, a frozen tongue, as if rolling out of some behemoth's mouth that you are stepping from. And that is when your eyeball blinks out.
Son of a bitch. Hey guys, I think I found the city we're looking for.
We were looking for a city? Okay.
Aren't we? Are we not?
No, you are.
You
are.
may
You're
be
on point.
100% right.
Oh.
I'm just now being informed.
I'm learning about things I didn't know about.
Hey, I had a goal that I accomplished just before this, so I'm kind of, I was distracted.
Kill things.
Right. It's just like, I don't know. I guess we're going in here and singing and shit. So.
Kumbaya.
I just killed my mom. Let's sing a song. I guess that's what we do? Okay. It's the North. Sure.
Yeah. You get it. You're up in Maine.
Ooh. I mean, sure. Right? Sure. At this point, Dracoleth comes out and retakes control of it. Nope, not yet. Not yet. All right.
Returns.
So, is anybody... I'm going to get rid of this guy, get him off the map, because he is not a threat.
And I can totally get us there. Don't you worry about it.
Can you?
Yes, I can.
So it looks. So I'm looking at the party right now. You've got a Triceratops. Novakri, are you injured at all, or are you good?
Novakri's dead, apparently.
Novakri is dead.
Fuck him, he's dead.
Harvest, how are you doing?
I don't know, actually. I'll check. That's a good question, because I was semi-conscious last game, so... Okay. Oh, I'm at max.
Nice. It looks like, Loki, you've got a little damage right now?
Yeah. Do we take a short rest?
You guys took a short rest. If we wanted
to take a short rest, I would suggest we go back to the tower.
I could also do some healing on Ziada. Or
you guys know currently, couple things. First of all, you did take a short rest when you first came into the cave, so your character sheet should reflect whatever you used for that. Jux,
Mhm.
you have a series of dots that I don't recognize on your character, so I don't know how hurt you are right now.
I have 46 out of was it 46 out of 75?
Okay. That's the one? Oh no. Get that
Yeah.
out. Why is it that the mark on your character I don't have on this?
That
That's
was
weird.
frightened.
Yeah, well, no, I know, but like normally when you like, so if I were to put the X on his character, it would be highlighted, and nothing on his character is highlighted on my thing right now.
What?
So,
Yeah, scroll down. It's down at the bottom, screaming.
oh, holy moly!
Did
you know what? That's the
there were
first
only
time.
2 rows?
Yes, I thought there were only 2
Jesus.
rows. Wow, I've learned a new
opening
thing.
up
That's
a
cool.
world of possibilities.
Whoa! Yeah, I'm like, whoa! All right, so what you guys know is this room that Ziada walked into down here is clean. Ziada, you realize that after the haunt that happened in there triggered, so you are good. I mean, if you want to go in that room, you also realize that there's a bunch of old frozen corpses in this room. Why is it not clicking? Basically, the one that's the tunnel that leads from Loki that's right there.
Yeah, don't go in that one, guys.
Yeah, there was some poop that might have happened in there, and that's what you've got right now. That's what you've got right now. There, who has between Jux, Loki, and Ziada? What do your what do I want to use for this? What do your survivals give you? Just roll a survival check.
Probably nothing.
Not much. That's not terrible.
Survives. Oh, all right. I'm gonna give it to Jux and Ziada that there is a fetid or a scent of decay that's coming from this passageway over here.
Which way?
To your right, this way.
Okay. Now,
But I'm sorry, just real fast. I just want to say your perception checks also do not tell you that there's any further signs of living creatures. Now, these caves are weird, and we've talked about how there's like a strange echo where like you hear your own footfalls and then you stop, but you still hear your own footfalls, or there's sounds or breaths or whatever that maybe they're ancient that are still here or maybe not, but you don't hear anything like the yips of those kobolds when you first got into this room and the sort of they kind of attacked.
I was gonna ask, the kobold like noises. Whoops. Were they coming from that way, or
No, they were
that way?
that way. The way to the right. The same way that scent was coming from.
Yeah.
With I won't make you I won't make you make a check for this. You get the feeling that what happened was they were probably wherever that tunnel you just pointed to leads to, but that maybe there's multiple ways out of that tunnel and they just kind of ran around either way to get to you.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys want to do?
Ziada, you want me to heal you?
Well, I mean, ideally, I wouldn't mind taking a short rest because I'm down by 20, almost 20 points of my max health.
Okay.
Also, I keep telling you guys, and you guys keep refusing to use it. You have the wand with like 37
my
charges.
max health back, does it, Thomas?
If you want it several
right.
times, it might. Oh no, you're right. Short rest.
My
Actually,
max
many
health,
of you, That's right. Many of you have been hit by either the
I
wraith.
don't know if it's
or...
many of us or just me a lot.
No, you got hit. I think Loki got hit, and did Novakri get hit too?
I did.
And Jux got hit by these things.
Does this wand regenerate at all?
No, this is
Okay. Then we will save it to the end of the game because we will need it sometime.
Yeah.
And it will never be used.
If after
It
oral,
will never be used.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Like when
We
your
can't-
healers die.
We can't use it because then we can't use it after that.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, listen, if you guys want to have the grace of the DM just sitting in your inventory for the whole game, that's fine. I don't care. It's cool.
we're gonna use it when you forget about it.
That's probably true.
That's how magic items are.
That's on brand. Yep. Oh my god, I've got the thing.
And we'll use it to kill somebody somehow. That's how we'll use it.
Yeah. Well, technically, I think
the wand into someone's chest.
I guess if you had
we kill a
used
vampire that way.
If you had used it against the wraith, it would have done damage because it's magic and it's that. But I'm gonna guess that healing is radiant. I don't think it says it anywhere, but I'm gonna rate that healing is radiant. So if you did it against an undead that was vulnerable to radiant, it would double the damage, double the healing / damage that it did. However, that particular wraith was not vulnerable to radiant damage.
So he just would have been healing him.
To be completely fair, that wraith was only vulnerable to silvered magic weapons. I'm sorry.
That's weird.
Yeah. It was effectively a very difficult fight, especially if you guys hadn't killed all the wraiths before it showed up. Like if it was in the room with you guys, it would have been a almost unkillable thing that is no bueno. But
are you sure it wasn't silvered or magic?
Nope. This was a very specific thing, which was like, wow, this thing is it was created for this. So I was like, oh, all right, well, let's see how this goes.
All right, fine. You want?
Right, well, I mean, if it kills the party, it kills the
yeah,
party.
Exactly. That's what it is. We'll find out.
It also had access to. You'll remember that it had a rod in its hands, and wraiths don't have those. So it was carrying like a magical item of some sort too.
Motherfucker.
I mean, you guys could go try to track it down. It said it was going back to rest, that you wouldn't be the end of it. I don't know. Do what you're going to do.
I know where it is, guys. It's in the forest with the pears. Let's go. The pear forest. So are we taking a short rest or are we going? What's up? What's happening?
Should I stay or should I go?
I don't know if we have the time for a short rest as much as I want to take one.
All right. So do you want me to heal you then?
I think we might need to.
Okay.
So cool. I will say this with regards to a short rest, because remember, a short rest can be as brief as a half an hour. You know that Oral did not want you in here, and you're in here. You know that Oral had sent forces against you before you got in here that hopefully your friends may still be alive and fighting against. Who knows? But that magic users were coming. You also know that Oral is a god, and though her spell of keeping the north frozen and locked in cold and 6 hour days of light takes more power than is conscionable, she is still a deity and has ways of working through things. So, I mean, take that into consideration as you will.
So where's this forest? I guess we'll head there. Heal up just a bit and head there, see what we can do.
Okay. There FYI there is tiny semi-invisible, completely naked humanoid that is hiding in the trees there. Just
So
if in case I
first,
forget to tell you.
first of all,
So
small
things just got
humanoid,
better.
not tiny. Tiny is a very different size
okay.
category. Also, not invisible, just hiding in the trees. Just
Okay.
just doubling down on the facts. That's all.
My fucking story, Tom.
Okay, all right, you're right. It's invisible. It's tiny. We'll go from there. Sorry, my bad.
Tiny, invisible. I don't know. Maybe it was its penis I was looking at. So.
Oh no, this
I
was
got confused.
this was most definitely a female.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay. Explains why I couldn't see its
A
penis.
So
female
her
with a
penis. You
tiny
saw her
penis.
penis. Yep.
All right.
Okay. I'm just debating about. I'll save this guy, I guess. How many of these do I have? I got 2.
Where shall we go next, fellows? Says the ball in the mouth of the Triceratops, which I now think looks like a ball gag.
Hey.
This is slowly going
Jux
and
Jux
all
is
kinds
into
of
that.
weirdness.
Oh my god. Oh, gross.
Who do
So
you
what are you
think had
guys
that
doing?
idea?
What are you guys doing?
14 points of healing to Ziada.
Is healing.
And if we're going to the where Eyeball went, then we got to go back to where we came from.
10 towns?
Almost.
Oh, we're
Jux.
all
Almost
French
10 towns.
That sounds way easier.
And who's leading? The Triceratops.
Yeah, actually,
I'm gonna
yeah,
ride
that's-
the Triceratops. Actually, on our way back.
I think that the only other thing that I would say is this: is that maybe from what you've seen from kobold attacks, Ziada, and Harvest, what you've seen from floating eyeball pathways, weird thing to say, is that this place that you're in, these caverns of hunger, are circuitous, as in it seems like they all kind of lead back in and to themselves. Excuse me. So if you were to go one way, another way might lead you there as well. You do know that at this point, anything that you would travel back towards, you have taken great lengths to ensure that they ain't coming back. Whether it was the flaming floating skulls, or these vampires, or the vampire Noel Tekaliki, or whatever his name. Tekaliki is the way to say vampires gonna eat
Take a
you
leaky?
today. Yeah, I gotta take a leaky today. But the only thing that you guys have not dealt with was Drakereth. And Drakereth
That's because he bitched out and ran away.
Well, you know what?
Yes.
He's lived for several thousand years. He's not going to let a bunch of fucking weirdos beat him up. And
Yeah,
he
not like the
came
first
from
guy.
down here. Harvest, Jux, and Loki know that down here is another large room, but I don't know how much of that room you saw before the shit went down and Drakereth came around. So, also, Ziada, from where you're standing, or maybe it's Jux, whoever it is, knows that there is through the cavern that you triggered the haunt that is now gone, Ziada, that there is a further pathway that goes down this way, like through that room into another opening. Actually, I think Ziada, you walked in the room enough to know that there's another chamber. There's another chamber there, and there's another chamber that leads to the left. Yep. So there's a chamber leading to the left, so back to the west, and there's a pathway and a chamber leading to the south down there. So.
Okay. All right, I'll check that out just real quick. I'll let them know that I'm just looking at that, and then.
Ziada, if you're going to do that, does anybody else want to do some healing? Because if you have the opportunity to do it,
I'm moving my moonbeam to follow Ziada.
You can't,
I'm just
because you can't see. And you can, but if If you can't see Ziada, there's a chance you may hit Ziada with it and then force that
Oh,
damage
that's
on
true.
Ziada.
Okay, I'm moving over here, and then I'm moving the movie. Follow Ziada.
Bonk, bonk. Ziada's just burning.
Don't worry,
Fucking
I
dead.
can heal you if you die. How does that help?
I'm sorry. I'm just scared. I'm sorry. But while that's happening, is anybody doing some healing on the party members that still might need it? AKA Jux, Loki, Novak.
Oh, I mean, does somebody else need healing?
And also, you can't tell in her Triceratops form, but Vaylin took some damage too. So
She looks good.
in
Yeah.
a Triceratops form, yeah, she looks real good.
Mm-hmm. Looks perfect.
Mm.
She looks untouched.
Damn,
Better than
girl.
ever.
Yeah. Damn.
So, Ziada, as you get right there, you see that the room opens up into another kind of larger chamber with a 30-foot, yeah, this one is 30-foot high cave as well. That there doesn't appear to be much from what you can see thus far. You might have to get a little bit closer to see if there's anything else in the room.
Oh, my moonbeam's probably definitely gone. It's 1 minute. Probably been longer than that.
If you had to cast spells, your moonbeam's gone. I'm going to say
Yeah.
the spiritual weapon's probably gone too at this point. Because it's rounds, it's not hours. Hold on, I gotta come back. I'm just doing some housekeeping. Come on.
Wow, Tom, you are a multitasker.
dude.
Vacuuming and playing and DMing. Amazing.
It just makes for the best experience. All right, Ziada, as you get down there, you see what potentially they had seen before, that the room that Drakereth initially emerged from, you can kind of see into it.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna kind of head that way.
yeah, it leads into yet another larger room. And then where you were right here, if you go back there, because I will tell you a little bit more from where you were. As you get back there, you can see that down here is what appears to be the beginnings of a large hole in the floor. Now, you wouldn't know this because you couldn't know this, but because you were controlling Dolan's eyeball, there appears to be another one of these like glass smooth tunnels heading out of this room.
Oh, shit.
All right, so once I see that, I'm gonna just let everyone know. I'm gonna kind of head back and report, and hey guys, this is what's going on up there. There's a hole in the ice up here, and I don't know if Harvest had told us about the other hole in the ice back from before. But
Back in the last hole in the ice? Yeah. You guys saw my eyeball go into it, I thought.
yeah, were we
I thought you were there.
I know.
Maybe not.
I'm aware. I don't know if Ziada herself is.
Right. No, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
Like I
yeah.
thought you guys were there, but maybe not. Maybe you saw the hole and then I had the eyeball go back to the hole.
Well, in that case, then it's like, yeah, knowing that there's the hole, it's just like, hey,
The only thing I
there's
have to
another
say
one
is
up here.
the only thing I have to say is Jux is into that.
Right.
Okay, so I mean, if we're talking about this now, if Ziada's come back and you're having that conversation with us, I am all for going to the next local hole.
Would you say you're all for going down the hole?
I'm all for going in the local hole. The local
hole.
Right.
Eat local, right? So
the IBEW hole, yeah, the local IBEW hole, yep.
IBD. So I
Maybe
won't necessarily know where
It's a
we
bit too
are gonna
sexy.
be in this hole. You know what I mean? So I can get us to where we gotta go, and I know what's there, and I know that there's nothing that's bad that's gonna hurt us besides a tiny naked creature. in the hole that I traveled through. I don't know where this hole is going to take us or how to necessarily get to the city from this hole.
Yeah. It's
Is this
tougher to
hole in
get.
fact a goal?
It's tougher to get to, where you're going from this hole that's in the
Well,
back.
maybe not. Maybe it's easier. Maybe it's closer. I'm just saying I don't know.
I mean, shit.
So-
Maybe there's even a more circuitous
Yeah.
route that you could take through other tunnels and other holes. I mean,
Right. Right. I mean, we could be.
I think the best plan. I think we're following the Triceratops, as we discussed.
Valen shakes her head and opens her mouth, and Professor Scant goes, I don't think she wants to lead. I think she's happy to stay in her form, but she does not want to be the first down this. And and you can't see it, but he heavily implies air quotes hole in the floor.
Well, I think I've got no problem with being the first in the hole. I don't like to go in second, but
It's so dumb.
No sloppy
I'm
seconds.
sorry, I'm laughing about it. It's so
Right.
dumb.
So I think I just found out that like this, it goes around this way. So
Yes.
if we go this way, there's more of a space that the Triceratops can get through.
Remember
And
that
so you don't have to be the first one to slide down the hole, but
No. A Triceratops, Triceratops, even though they're a large creature, can squeeze. They can squeeze into a space up to one size category smaller than them.
Oh,
So I mean, the what do we want to call her? Velenatops. I really like that. Velenatops. She can follow you guys through the way that you just went. Yes.
all right. So yeah, I think that's the plan. And get.
I'm sorry. What is the plan, Ziada? What are we doing?
I
Are we going to this local hole, or are we going back to the original hole?
Ay caramba.
I mean,
Oh, this is so dumb.
really, either way.
Which one are we doing? Just so I know.
Yeah, we can go back to the original. You said there was less danger there, and
I don't know that there's less danger. I'm just saying I know that there is no danger.
What? Right. That's. You
Oh
know
my
that there's no
God.
danger, but I don't know that there's less danger.
Right, because there could be no danger in this hole, so I can't say that there's less danger.
As long as there's none. Let's head back that way and try and make our way through and avoid the Underdark.
Okay. Yes, we just won't go into the Underdark hole. There's no going back.
Oh my God, this is so good.
Once you go to Underdark, there's no going back.
So
okay.
wait, I just want to say for the folks who play on the Saturday night like Pirates game, at the start of that game we were like, we need to start putting like a parental advisory at the start of it. This game is just proving that the same shit applies here. Oh, so good.
Oh, we're just talking about holes in the ice.
Is this right? This would go over kids' heads, definitely. It's just your dirty, dirty minds.
Right.
All right, fine. I'll let's go back.
Oh my God.
I don't even know how to get back. How did we get here?
All right, wait a minute. So first of all, you Dolan said I can find my way back. Hilarious.
Yes, but
Two,
I can from the hole. I just don't know how we got here.
I don't know how to get to the hole, but once we're there, I am a master.
Exactly.
All right, 3 questions for the group. 1, has everybody healed up to the point that they're comfortable? Because I still see multiple dots on Chuck's.
I only see one dot on Jux.
I've never seen multiple dots.
It should be 2.
That's not good, Jux. That's not good.
If there should be 2, well, there isn't. So.
Does this wand work? Because all I have is the amount of charges.
So the wand is... No, there's 3 dots on Chuck's.
What?
So
Now I see
Why are
two.
you seeing
the
extra
wand.
dots?
Yeah,
I
where are
see
you
a
getting your
pink,
extra
a
dots?
Where are you
blue, and a
getting
green
extra
dot.
dots?
I'm not doing anything to Jux. There's just 3 dots on it.
Tom,
Anyways,
No, it's
fix
green and
your
blue.
eyes.
Green and blue. No pink.
there is. Oh no, it's Jux's head. All right, never mind.
Oh
I
my
thought there was. So,
Close your left eye, Tom.
will you shut
Just
up?
the
I have the
left
map
eye.
so small. Anyways, thanks to a
Oh,
You
floating
drinking
eyeball.
again?
It sucks that
Oh my
Roll20
God.
doesn't allow you to zoom in. They should
So
fix that.
with the way the map is working tonight, yeah, that'll take 4 hours. So I'll do that
No,
then.
I know. Yeah, you and technology.
Main technology. Also, shut up, and also you're right. So, so the way the wand
Shut up,
works,
And I
for
hate
the
it.
actual technical question that's happening, it is a cure light, just like a 50 gold potion. So it's 1d8 plus 1. You can cast it as an action, and then again as a bonus action on a turn. So you could boop yourself twice on a turn. We're not in turn order, so you do what you need.
Boop, boop,
It's like a cat. Boop.
boop. Boop, boop.
Well, at least they're not talking about holes.
Give it a sec.
We will be.
We're working on it.
Give it a moment.
Mm.
All right. So are people taking like there's been time because of all the conversation and everything. Are people taking time to heal themselves or what's happening?
How does this wand work?
Abracadabra.
You literally go boop and it cures.
Yeah, but how much does it heal for?
1d8 plus 1.
1d8 plus
one
1?
charge is 1d8 plus 1.
I'm going to use all of it. Let's see.
Even when he's
No,
full.
I'm already full. Heal. Heal. Heal.
I don't feel like I'm getting temporary, but just in case.
Jux is hurting. Heal. Heal. Heal Jux. Heal. No.
I like to imagine all the sound effects we just heard. Oh, Jesus. Oh, ooh.
Right.
11,
Slipped
19,
into the hole.
19, 20, 21, 22 points of healing. Oh, no. 8. Oh, I was adding the ones. So 11, 19 points of 19 points of healing.
72.
No, that's wrong.
Points
But
of
it feels so
damage. Jux is dead.
Yeah, I actually gave you guys a cursed item. It's inflict wounds, 1d8 plus 1. No.
Jux got turned into a construct.
Ow!
Should have
Ow!
investigated.
Ow! They said it was healing. Ow! Ow!
Wait, I forgot that my max is reduced.
Because you declared yourself
well, yeah,
mayor.
until
isn't
you
it?
take a short or a long rest. Yes.
Right,
Yeah.
but we're not taking a short rest.
I mean, you guys could if you want.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
No, I feel like we should try and get to this city because there's,
That's
just like an army trying to crash into here.
That's fine. This is fine. I only have black in my veins. That's okay.
Yeah, dude, I'm missing 19 points of my max health. I get it.
Loki, I can heal you as well.
No. They
I'm
took
Oh, I'm
like,
fine.
damage.
I've been looking into this wand.
I'm
just
missing like a quarter
directly.
of my health. If
They
I
took
get fully
damage.
healed.
Yeah, they took damage from creatures that reduce their
Kobold
total
bitches.
hit points. Until they rest.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I can't fix that. I mean, I can eventually, but not right now.
I would assume that if you had, I would say that if you had access to a lesser,
Restoration, yeah.
molester, yeah. If you have
Yeah.
access to a
That's
lesser
right.
restoration spell, it would remove that. But I don't
Right,
think
that's what I'm
anybody
saying.
has
I
it currently.
could do it, just not right now.
Yep.
Because I choose not to.
All right.
Yep.
So Loki,
all
you
right,
boop yourself
so-
back up. Is anybody going to do anything to Jux or no?
He hasn't asked for anything, so yeah, regardless of all the whole conversation, I need consent.
Consensual wanting? Okay.
I point
Yeah.
at Ziada. You got 7.
All right.
You needed more than that, right?
I'm at 50 out of 57, so like I can't really be healed too much more.
50 out of 57.
Yeah.
That's worth it. There you go.
All right.
All
It's
right.
pretty close, actually. All right, so 32 charges left in the wand.
I unconsensually point my wand at Chucks and shoot one.
You just
Typical.
That's the worst way.
shoot all over him.
There you go.
Oh my god!
Get him in the
Take-
face.
Take
You're
that
Right in the
healing.
eye.
You take that healing. Oh my god!
That feels good. Wait, what?
Should I say that?
I thought it was gonna sting, but turns out.
It's like cream.
Jux, you take 5 points of cream healing.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Oh, hey everybody!
You guys need to get
Deadly
a life.
enemies all around.
And
Just
we're
have a
there.
laugh. Yeah, we're there.
We're all playing D&D. I think that's long gone for us.
Oh, oh, man! All right, so Jux, do you need any more of that? That
No.
sweet healing. Are you okay?
I-
You want
I
to take some of
already
those
feel
dots
dirty
off
enough.
yourself? How, like, Jux, literally, how hurt are you right now?
Oh, I gotta take a circle off though. I have 51 out of 75, but I think like 20 of it was.
Negative, like the
Yeah.
the feeling that brought you down. Okay. Well, let's do this. If you get wanted one more time, bring it back to that, because if you weren't recording it, I don't have it listed. So, if you want to get wanted one more time, I can't believe I just said that.
Get wanded.
If you get
Yeah.
healed one more time,
Fucking wanded.
take that, and that'll be where you're at as we move forward.
And don't
Fine.
ask for it again.
All
It's
right.
people's
Fine.
fantasy.
Loki, can you
Yes,
can you roll
please.
one more one? Yes,
Yeah,
please.
I'm sorry. It's the command word. That's just
Good.
what happens. Get wanded.
Did
I
you-
I
had
was just listening to a podcast about BDSM this afternoon.
One more wanted, please.
One more, please.
Hey, as long as you
Please,
have a safe
may I have
word,
another?
we're all good.
Please. Don't roll a one.
Donna.
Took away that charge and roll. Get 5 more.
There you go. All right. So the party, having had a real wanding session with each other,
Thorough wanted.
feeling very very bonded and wanded, are gonna progress down to a hole. But which hole is the goal?
The one
Just so long as we don't pick the wrong one.
that was already.
That's always the
explored.
question.
Oh, the one that. So you guys are gonna
Yeah,
backtrack.
no new experiences for now.
Okay. All right.
The hole that
So
we
let's-
know.
Let's do this. I'm
Better than the hole that we
wait,
don't.
Wait, stop. Roll 20. Let's stop for just a minute. I am just gonna move. Oh my god, this is so
Aw.
slow. I'm gonna move everybody together, and then I'm gonna transport all of you together to where your
Original hole.
hole is.
Goal hole.
You're welcome. I thought it was difficult when there was an eyeball I had to keep track of. Put you right there. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And a Triceratops. We're going to do this. And then we're going to move you guys here. Okay.
It's all black.
All right. So, as you guys come in there, a couple things I'm going to do. First is try to get Roll20 to listen to me, and it's not doing
And
that.
then
So,
fail.
and then fail horribly. I'm going
Like all of my relationships.
Womp womp womp. I am going to take the radius off of Novakri. So that's not there anymore because that's expired. Ziada, your radius is up all the time, right? So it's always
that's
trying to-
just the saves.
All right.
There's
And
other
just
radiuses, but we're not worried about those at the moment.
just because there's always other radiuses, I know. Just because I'm a nice person, sometimes
That's
I'd
a
like
lie.
everybody to give me one last perception or investigation check, your choice.
So is this so that we can actually see the map?
You guys, wait. You guys, hold on. Let's do this. Can you guys see the map now?
I had to relocate my
What's
map.
Kevin? Is it?
Shift.
It's shift click. Shift
Yep.
click.
Yeah, there you go. That moved
There
us.
you go. Does everybody see now?
Well, I see the map, but I don't see now.
I don't know why you wouldn't see, because you're right. Let me do this. Did that relocate you?
I see the map
Okay. So what don't you see?
now.
What? You don't
So you see the
now?
map.
This
but
is
you
being
don't
funny.
See. All right, hold on. Before everybody starts moving up, the goddamn hold you're gonna go down is over here. So slow rolls.
Oh, I was just clicking people and putting them in a square.
Oh, okay.
That,
I
that,
was
that,
like,
that half
before
in,
everybody
half
runs
in shit
back where you just came
just
from.
it throws me off when I'm
So-
making characters and like making creatures and copy paste, and then it's just like
So
shit. I have to
I
realign.
see a perception from Ziada, Loki, Harvest, Jux. We need one from Novakri as well. And
Valkyrie hasn't spoken in a long time.
I think Novakri fell asleep on the laundry machine. That's fine. But
Well,
if
it
anybody
does-
has
there's-
access,
it bounces and stuff. It's
Yeah, really soothing.
hold on. Let me see. Yeah, if we don't have that, then we've got perception. Also a 20.
all right. Well,
Pretty consistent.
you guys are pretty lucky that Harvest is with you guys, because in the tower, as you move by to get to the hole that is your goal over here, she happens to notice, tucked amidst several bits of detritus and debris, 2 potions of moderate healing.
Ooh, buddy. Snoich, snoich.
So whoever wants to put those on their
I
character
saw him. I pocketed him.
Blup, blup, I tell no one, bitches.
Yeah.
All right. So is everybody jumping down the what is it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 20 by 20 foot glass slide?
Yeah. I go first. Whee! Follow me.
I was just asking. Is that what everybody's doing?
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds fine.
Those were, you said those were
Now, before,
moderate heals.
Yes.
Before we do,
Okay.
does it look like there is? It looks like it just slides. It's not like it's got a grip.
It's the Predator.
It looks.
what it is.
It looks like glass. Is what it looks like.
Technology is far beyond ours. There's a pyramid down there. I've seen this movie before.
No, is it something new? No, it's a Pepsi bottle. Oh no. Oh, all right.
It's the
Right.
hunters.
That wasn't Predator. I'm sorry. That was the beginning of Prometheus.
Yeah, but you started off really strong with PR, and then, whatever from there.
Prometheus.
And Valian has turned into a sexual triceratops. So I mean,
No, she's
not
a
exactly.
She's a
the same as
sexatops.
what
Call
Jesse
her what she
Ventura
is.
was saying, but
I only got time to sexatops.
this will turn you into a sexual tyrannosaurus.
Sexosaurus.
All
All right, so
right.
everybody's just jumping down this hole.
Do we have before we do, I would just like to make sure Do we have a way back up?
So Harvest will tell you, no.
Nope.
No, you do not.
That I didn't get that far. Who knows? We might not even make it through the city. Come on. I was worried about making it back up.
Sure we do. I can fly.
Oh, there you go. Jux
All
can
right.
get back up.
Problem solved. Screw it. We don't want to be in here anyway. All right. Let's. I guess we'll make our way down.
All right, so one by one, Triceratops included, you all go down this tunnel.
Is there a giant octopus like at the end of Goonies?
Well, those are deleted scenes, my friend. You have to pay extra for that. So, as you guys look over the edge of this, dark vision, torches, whatever it is you've got going on, you see this marring hole, and Harvest goes, No, you just got to go down there. Here, I'll go first. And she goes, Wee! And you all jump into this ice luge. As you start to go down through the darkness, you just see around you this glass smooth tube that starts to speed up faster and faster and faster, to the point that like you can hear each other's calls and echoes and caterwauls, and it's bouncing back and forth off the ice, and it's like getting faster and faster and faster. I'm going to need everybody to make a strength check.
Strength check or savings throw?
You are going to need to make a strength saving throw. I'm sorry. I know I call it checks.
Do we
a
get
lot.
any sort of advantage for being your Ziada or Navakri?
No.
Okay.
Because as you start to realize that there is an end to this tunnel and that it's going to end abruptly, and maybe Harvest could have told you that, you're not slowing down. You are.
Oh, I didn't think it was going to end abruptly. I thought it went right into the tunnel.
I mean, hey, you were a floating eyeball. There was no way for you to know.
Well, if there was no way for her to know, then how could she have told us?
Well, I mean, maybe she could have.
That's the idea, Tom's.
Yeah, I thought we would have actually just made better time because we would have slid all the way down the hallway. That's what I was thinking.
Oh no, you guys do. I'm just saying, at the end of a hallway is stuff. If a freight train is traveling down a hallway at a speed and it doesn't brake, it's going to hit stuff. So that's what these strength checks are.
The strength checks are stuff?
Mm-hmm.
We should have sent the Triceratops first.
That's what I said.
Saying.
I rode the Triceratops down the slide.
All right, and we need one from
Novakri.
And I will be back momentarily.
Oh, he's got a good one. Hey, kidding.
Navakri would definitely be on the Triceratops, though. Like, that's totally her jam. Just saying. Or she has some float fly thing.
Yeah, but she's tired. She's not thinking straight.
Yeah, I definitely don't remember stuff.
Okay, so the 13 was for Novakri, correct?
Yes.
All
Yeah.
right. So, each of you come screaming down this pathway. I'm just going to bring you back, and that. Oh, no, I'm going to be on the right thing. I'm going to bring you guys back so I can move you all together. And the only two that are not able to stop themselves as they're coming down are Loki and Novakri.
Is there any chance to grab them?
Unfortunately, because of the sort of severity of this drop, this tunnel, this slide, it's taking everything that you have to control yourselves.
Yeah, the +3 from Ziada's aura. We don't get
What?
that.
Oh, no, you do. But nope.
The 14 and 16 doesn't make it.
14 and a 16 don't make it.
Gotcha.
So, now that I've moved you, and I can zoom in a little bit. Oh my god, come on, map, work with me. Loki, you... Oh, nope. Stop. Put everybody back where they were. Come on. Alright, so let's see if we can do this. You fly directly into this steaming pool, as does... Well,
Uh-oh.
Baylin's not on the map. She's a Triceratops right now. As does Novakri.
Falling, right? That's how you would describe it.
As if going down a slide.
All right.
Like think like you're on a playground, and you're on like a tube slide, and just as you start to go, all of a sudden you're going faster, 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 and then you start to realize, oh shit, I gotta slow down. And
Yeah.
as you take your fingers or your heels, your toes, you flip on your belly and try to dig both in, nothing grabs, and it's just like that sheer of like, and you crash in. You
I'm a
guys,
wizard. Can I cast Featherfall
well,
to
so you're
slow
not
myself?
falling. You're not falling, and I think that only pertains to if you're dropping. This is sliding. You know what? Look at the spell. It might be something you could do.
A falling creature's rate, the descent slows to 60 feet per round until the spell ends. If the creature lands before the spell ends, it takes no fall damage and it can land on its feet, and the spell ends for the creature.
So I'm gonna say you're not falling. You're sliding because you're on the ground. Kind of the same way as like a tensor's disc couldn't be cast in the sky to let you levitate slowly to the ground because it has to maintain a um a, a set distance between the surface and the disc itself. But as you crash into the water, a couple things happen. The first is you guys are soaked in ice caves, which probably isn't good.
Is there a map that we're supposed to be seeing, by the way?
Yes, there is. Sorry.
Shift click.
You know what? Goddamn, use your imaginations, brah. Did that
Theater
work?
of the Mind.
Theater of the Mindadada. But as you crash into this steaming pool, immediately you're horrified because you think, oh my god, I'm gonna die because I'm soaking wet. You realize that this pool is actually like
Warm.
warm, like a hot spring, like taking it. Like I once went to Belize and went out to the caves in Belize, and I sat in the water and it's 85 degrees and it was gross. But in a cave full of ice, 85 degree water probably feels fantastic. It's probably the warmest you've been forever. But as you have that realization, the water around you starts to swirl and recoil and move, and you feel something swish by your feet. And as that happens, this huge insectoid face rises with this hood of like chittering like phalanges comes out, almost like, think of like an insect with like a cobra's hood around it, attached to a
Oh, another one
long
of these
serpentile
fuckers.
body. And this is what you guys see. Come on. Oh, yeah. I should be able to do this. Why are you guys not doing this?
He's not hungry. He doesn't want to eat. He actually just wants to
What
sleep.
the fudge is happening? Roll 20.
All right, so as I
Well.
understand it, I had to run for a second, but Novakri and Loki went into the hole and then got wet.
Gross.
Wet with warm wet.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now they're
so
gonna
I'm
get
just-
clamped on.
So I'm just gonna. Did you say clammed on?
Clam.
So I'm just gonna ask a real quick question here because I don't know what's going on. If I click with my mouse and then hit Shift
Click it.
Z, it should
Double
bring
click.
up a picture.
Double click.
No. Well, I mean, it should. Maybe click away from it and then click back onto it and make sure you're on the right plane. If you're on like the GM layer or whatever.
There we go. All right.
Yeah.
So that is what you guys see emerging from the water.
I feel like we've seen that guy before.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We have.
So I will tell you guys that you have, but you've never seen one this large before.
I was gonna say it was a 2x2, not a 3x3, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
what a fucker.
Feeding the Triceratops. Let's get out of here.
How's the water?
I mean, it's fucking perfect. The water is perfect.
Nice. Wait, we're still in age 12? We're gonna get hungry again? Shit.
All right, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna get rid of the turn order. Then I'm gonna bring back the turn order. I'm bringing Sexy back, and I'm gonna get rid of everybody for a sec. I'm gonna add people to the turn order.
And by people, I mean... Oh, shit. That thing gets to go 4 times?
Don't worry about it.
I think I'm gonna end up worrying about it.
No, don't worry about it. It's cool, man. It's totally cool. Don't worry about it.
I feel like as the battle continues,
Don't worry about a
someone's
fucking
gonna
thing.
be
It's
worried.
totally cool. Okay, and then I gotta go up here and do this. Nope, too far, Tom. You know, it's one of those things where you're like, they're not gonna do the thing. Are they gonna do the thing? Oh, they did the thing. Okay. All right, cool. All right, and then we're gonna go boop, and we're gonna go descending. Novakri's first. Novakri's in the water with this thing.
Hold on, because we need at least 3 more people.
Oh shoot, you're right. Hold on.
We need Loki, Harvest, and Valen, which just popped up there.
Why is nobody else on the turn order right now? Hold on. I don't see.
I know. I rolled for Novakri and Ziada that added it.
So I see right now. I see Ziada, Novakri, Jux. So I'm gonna add add turn. So you should be on there. Add turn.
You can get rid of the second Harvest because she rolled and it added it.
Okay. And then what did I just back here is 10 plus 15. Okay. And then Loki, what did you get?
For initiative?
Yes.
That's good.
There you go. Oh, nice. All right. So I see Loki. I see a Triceratops, Harvest, Jux, Ziada, Novakri. I'm just gonna do this and go descending again. All right, so Novakri is up. She is. She slides down and splashes into the water, getting fully soaked. It feels like a nice warm bath. However, as she does that, this creature comes out of the water. What does she do?
That's a great fucking question. I have no idea what Novakri would be doing right now.
A
Let's
dimension
see.
door? Poop in her
Something.
pants?
I mean,
Um,
there's also the
hideous
fact that
laughter?
she's in water and it's
You know what?
nice water, but it's something where it's like getting out of it probably would be less nice.
Well, then, you know what? Let's start off with a survival check. Good rule.
Oh, it's
You
stayed on
know,
the 15.
you know that
Okay.
if you were to move outside of the pond, the lake, whatever we want to call this, and stand by the edge of it, as long as this creature, which is what's giving off the heat, stays there, you're probably not going to take effects from being soaked.
Okay.
If you stay in the water, you will additionally not take effects from being soaked as long as that water is warm. But as soon as things get cold, yeah, you're going to start taking some real conditional damages.
Then let's do this. We'll climb out and kind of move to the side here. Still staying, as close as possible over there. And
We all have 2 sets of
As
winter
you,
gear.
where did you just go from
Yes.
right here? If you go from right there, it's going to take a bite at you because it does have reach.
Oh, well, it's a bitch then.
Well, it's not a bitch. It's a big fucking. Well, it's a big fucking bitch. That's what it is.
Yeah, so,
Huh.
like, you're not, don't say no.
Does a 13 hit? So I want you to know that for whatever reason it rolls advantage, and I only take the first roll when I do this. But I rolled a 13 and a 13. So does a 13 hit?
Let me make sure because no. I'm going to cutting words this guy, and so no, it does not.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you something right now. That's a real good move because when this thing bites, it does a shit ton of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm gonna go and Eldritch Blast this guy.
You're okay. So you cutting words. What did you? And as long cutting words is going to reduce it by at least 1, so you're okay.
Exactly.
So no worries.
It was on the number, so it's not a hit.
A 13. It seems to like ping off this creature's like scales. I think that like these things are called remorazes, and remorazes are like insectile dragons of the north. These are capable of both cold and heat, and are truly like terrifying beasts. Well, terrifying bitches. I mean, that kind of fits too.
Yes.
And is that the end of Novakri's turn?
No, Novakri has not Eldritch Blast.
Oh, I thought that was what the.
No, the
13
was its attack.
Nice. Okay, so yes.
So let's. Oh shit. Okay.
Wow! Holy
16.
macaroni!
Oh my God. Just a bunch of crits for Novakri.
Oh my God!
Tonight. Once I started controlling, so 16 points of force damage on just the first beam.
That seems really low, but okay.
Well, 2d10s, a 10 and a 6.
Okay.
And then the second one misses.
Not a hit. Definitely not a hit.
And
It,
then
like
yeah, that you know what? She'll move there, and then that'll do it.
Okay. I will say that hit for 16 looked like it did minimal, if not any damage to it.
All right, good.
It is now the Remoraz's turn. The Remoraz sees one person who has invaded its pool. That person is within 10 feet, and that is Loki, and it is going to strike at Loki because, I mean, that's how we roll. Here comes its bite. Does a 28 hit you, Loki?
Yeah, that's something I can do with that.
All right. Well, so this could kill you. I'm just gonna say right now, this could kill you. Figure this out. You guys decide to go down the good hole.
Gotta control your laughter. Stop.
You take 46 points of damage initially as its jaws clamp down on you.
Jesus Christ.
I have 1 hit point left.
So, all right. Well,
He said
you're
initially.
probably going to be dead because it also does fire damage.
All right.
Does 4 more points of fire damage.
I am unconscious.
But the shit show doesn't stop there. The Remoraz makes 1 bite attack against a medium or smaller creature. It is. Oh wait. Till the bite, 1 target. Target is a creature. It is grappled. So I cannot take the swallow action until next turn. So currently, you are incapacitated in its mouth. But on the next turn, it's going to swallow you unless somebody does something.
Cool beans.
Not cool it is, but all right. That was the Remoraz's turn. It goes to the Triceratops. So now I've got to look up the fucking Triceratops shit. Triceratops 5e. Here we go. Got it. Okay. Okay, so here's what we got. The Triceratops, on its turn, has the ability to trampling charge, gore attack, or stomp. I'm going to say that it can do a trampling charge, which does a gore attack, which is a +9 to hit. And then I will, if a strength check will happen, and then depending upon the damage, I will make a constitution save to see if I keep Loki in its mouth, depending on how this goes. So whoever wants to roll for the Triceratops, it is a +9 to hit. If it runs straight forward and hits the Remoraz. All right, Loki, you rolled a d20. It was a 7 + 9, correct?
No, I'm unconscious. That's a death
A death
save.
saving throw. All right, so that's a fail. All right, who's rolling for the Triceratops? I will do it if nobody wants to do it, but I'm leaving it up to you guys if you want.
I'll roll.
I told you to get out of this hole, so now I'm going to roll.
There's a hole
and I'm rolling to see if the Triceratops attack against the
So the
Hippogriff.
Triceratops, in response to this, has run forward and is right here, goring into the Remoraz.
Yeah, okay.
It's got a +9 to hit.
Here's a 20. Yeah. 4.
A 24 is a hit. So the Triceratops on a gore attack does 4d8 plus 6 damage. So roll 4d8, plus 6. And then there's some rolls I gotta do. I can't believe you guys are fighting this fight with a goddamn Triceratops. Wow. All right, so I'm gonna go. That's 27.
Feels like without it, we all end up Loki.
So, all right. So the first thing that's going to happen is the Remoraz is going to make a strength saving throw. And so where's my strength saving throw? I don't have this, so I just got to roll this. I have a +7. And I rolled a fucking 12. So what I'm going to rule is that let's go back to this. Per the Remoraz's thing, creature is grappled and escape DC 17 and this grappled. So it is weakened right now, which will provide a further check to wait. I just want to double check one thing. If a Remoraz takes, no, it says if the Remoraz takes 30 damage. Oh no, that's once it's inside. Hold on, what was I looking at before? Oh, it was the trample. That's I gotta go back to this. Gore. Trampling charge must do a DC 13 or be knocked prone. All right. So here's what happens. That's where it was. So the Remoraz does not click. The Remoraz does not take. Is there a way to control this? Why is this not giving me the? Oh well. Basically, the Triceratops runs forward, gores into the side of the Remoraz, and the Remoraz collapses down. As it does that, it spits Loki out. Loki, roll me a d4. 2. You wind up over here as it spits you out as it drops down to the floor. I like honestly there were two ways that this was gonna work out for you in your favor, but you are in the water. On your turn, I'm gonna make you make a check to see if the water's gonna create an issue. But it is now Ziada's turn. Ziada, you're up.
Oh, perfect. Let's see what we got. Okay. So I guess the best I can do is just to kind of run up to kind of the edge of the water. I don't know if I can stay on the edge here. Right there.
Hang on, I just want to see one thing real just to give you options. I'm just looking. So one thing that you could do if you can't reach from where you're at. Oh no, you can do it from there. So sure. If you step into the pool, you've stepped into the water. But yeah.
Would that be considered stepping into the water there?
Yeah, you've stepped over the edge. You're in the water.
All right.
So
well,
maybe you're not fully soaked, but you're in the water. Actually, I mean, as you run in, it's kind of nice, but you're in the water.
Yeah. All right. So in that case, we're just swinging. And try again. 19.
19 is a hit.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
And I guess I will try and shield bash this guy. I don't know if I can affect him, but I can at least try and damage him. Oh, that's where it is? That's really the fucking one? Really? That's what you're gonna do?
All right. Well, I mean, I will happily see what my athletics is with this guy, and then see what we get. So,
Now,
a couple things.
I
A couple
don't think
things. Wait. a couple things happen. First of all, I roll a 23. You rolled a crit success, which means you can move it if you want. The second
Okay,
thing
cool.
is, and I didn't mention this, is because you swung too fast, is you swing the first time and you miss, but the second time that you swing, there's a fun fact about remorazes, and that is that they give off intense heat, and that any creature that touches the remoraz or hits it with a melee attack takes 3d6 fire damage.
Yeah, I was
You
gonna
take
say
7 points of fire
it's
damage.
it's not gonna be fun. You can't. So all right, and well,
Hold on. Technically, you should re-roll both of those attacks. It may deal you an additional 3d6, but the Triceratops knocked it prone because it failed its strength
okay.
save.
So
So the hit will keep as the hit, but roll the first one over to see if it's a hit, and the second one to see if it's a crit, and we'll double the damage if it's a crit.
well, I was thinking if we take the 9 and the 19, those will just be the advantage in like the two swings.
Oh,
For
fair.
the
So
first
that
one.
was your first strike. Okay, yep,
Yeah,
that works.
and then I'll I guess shield bash down at the thing. So that now I don't think we've dealt with this. A shield bash critical, would that double the damage?
It
Yep.
should. Yeah, it should.
All right,
So it
cool.
should be 2d6 plus whatever.
So that. So it's 4 plus. What was it?
What's your strength?
Hold on, let me make sure. I feel like there's something. All right, was there something that took away my strength?
I don't think not right now.
Rat
I
holes.
don't think so.
There's something that definitely did, because my strength should be at 18, but
The
I'm
shadows.
at 17 right now.
Oh, it was the
fucking
shadows. You haven't rested yet. That's why.
this fucking game. So yeah, so that's 7 points of damage for the shield bash, and then
Okay.
I assume I take damage there.
This we already did that. We
So it's only
yes.
once per turn.
Oh no. I'm sorry. We did it for the first one. So yeah. So then you take 11 points of damage.
Yeah, and then so I will attack again.
That's a hit, my friend.
That's gonna be the typical 9.
On the plus side,
There's no plus side. I take more damage.
all of your damage is going
so
through.
go-
On the
go ahead
downside,
and throw
here
those.
is another 10 points of
And
damage. Jesus.
oh, I mean, this game's gonna end real fucking quick all of
I
a sudden.
gotta wait because I gotta do this too.
Tom's gonna have to figure out something else to do on Thursdays
fucking
because I am like
Triceratops.
dead.
The Triceratops has 95 hit points, and I just did. What did I just do? I just did 12 points of damage to it. So okay, so 3, 8. Okay, so it's down to 83. All right. I mean, you ran up to fight toe to toe with a Remoraz. You know what these things do. You fought them before.
I don't know what they do. We fucking destroyed the other one. And then this one just decided to immediately insta-kill a person who was at full health. So, like, I guess that happens as the party gets wiped. The heroes of 10 Towns are just gonna have to inspire some other fucking jackasses.
All right, so skip that one. All of a sudden, a smaller Remoraz starts. Why is this being such a bitch? Come on. Smaller Remoraz starts to rise from this and is like, but it only moves to right. Are you fucking kidding me? Let's do this. Come on. Select mode, please. Okay, so it moves over a little bit. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know why it's not letting me do this. So, Harvest, you are up.
Okay. Move. 15, 20.
Finally, thank you. So what are you doing?
I was trying to display it. That's what I'm doing. I don't think I have to roll for this. I don't know why
Well, what are you doing?
grasping vine.
Oh. So I think it's a save. But I need you to check.
Grasping vine to Loki to pull him towards me.
So he needs to make a save, or just say I don't make a save.
I don't know why it's not displaying.
Because if he's incapable of making a save,
right, so he can't make a
just do
save.
it.
Should just do it.
We should just do it. All right. So you pull him 20 feet right into an ice block and get smashed into it.
No.
Well, so I'm just seeing a straight line. What are you doing? Where's the vine coming from? Where's it pulling to?
Okay, so the vine is it can be within 30 feet of me.
Mm-hmm.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then 10, 15, 20. So the vine will sprout up here.
You sure you want to do that?
Well, apparently.
Well, so roll me. You know what? Roll me a survival check. $26. You know that if you put your vine right there and suck him over that far, he's going to be outside the range of the heat of the pond and is immediately going to start taking cold damage and other things. He is soaked. He is floating in the pond right now.
All right. Well, then my vine will be here.
Okay. Well, that's why I made you make a check.
Well, no, wait a minute. So my vine pulls him 20 feet.
I think it's
so
up to 20 feet, right?
Throw or be pulled 20 feet directly towards the vine. So I'm gonna five.
So I'm just saying that, like, if you planted the vine right, like there, he could be pulled directly out and be on the edge where the heat from this pool still is.
All right.
If you put him, like 10 feet back, there's no heat, and he's going to start to freeze. That's all.
Okay.
But you made your check. You realize this, so place your vine where you will.
And it's a bonus action for me to cast this and make this happen. So I have an action after that.
Even though it is a 4th level spell you're burning? Keep going.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
And you're saying that, like, really I can't just pull him over this boulder? Like he's gonna smash into that?
It's a line. It pulls it in a line. Okay. You would if you were like grasping vine, it would go around and go bam, 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 and then pull him over. So
okay. So this is my full movement. Can I pull him if I have the grasping vine right next to me here? Can I pull him here without
10, yeah.
Okay.
Moderate damage, but it's fine.
And if I get him to this spot, he is still considered next to me, and I can do stuff to him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you still have action, sure.
Yeah, I do, because that was my move. This is my bonus, and then I'm going to do an action.
Unconscious. He doesn't even. He can't give consent. So.
Right. I take unconsciousness
as wanding, just wanding, just wanding.
Okay. So Grasping Vine sprouts up here, grasps Loki here by his dick, and pulls him here.
Shit just got real again. Wow. He's out of the
And
water.
then-
He's on the side.
And then Loki. And then I'm gonna shove something in your mouth.
Oh.
Don't worry. You won't feel a
Wow,
thing.
everybody. Wow.
I'm unconscious.
No.
Where the
Somehow consenting.
thing? Oh
No.
my
No. No.
He has yet to utter the safe word, so he's still in.
Okay, we're gonna use this guy.
Meanwhile, Jux is in the back being like, "What's going
Oh,
on?"
that's a lot of
Oh
ones.
wow.
Whoa.
Really?
Fucking A.
Whoa. What did you just do? You just dropped us. Wow. But that's still 27 points of healing.
And there were 3 ones in there.
Loki, as this like vial forcibly gets shoved in your mouth,
Forced
and you
to
get
breathe. It's not bad.
and you
It's
get dropped
gently.
27 points of healing. What happens? What do you do?
Yeah.
What do you say?
She eases it into his mouth.
Happy.
And I start ripping your clothes off to switch them out into your dry.
For
Do
your
you
own
have-
good.
you have-
It's for your own good.
Yeah.
Wait.
Don't resist.
Does
Mr. Mayor, Mr. Mayor. Oh, okay.
Does Loki have an extra set of dry clothing?
We all definitely do.
Yeah.
You
We-
wait.
I have Loki's clothing on me.
Hold
Loki's
on.
clothing is with me.
Hold
We're
on.
not holding each other's dry
Several
clothing.
of you do. Jux and a Triceratops does not.
Okay.
Well, that's fair.
All right,
Well,
and so
I don't know. Maybe Vaylin. We don't have. Sorry that we don't have winter clothes for a Triceratops. We didn't think that far ahead.
You
Vaylin
sons
has
of
yet to
bitches.
explain
I need it.
that we needed to get extra. How many extras do we need for this?
Quad? What's quintuple? Sextuplets? I don't know. All right, so I'm going to assume that is the end of your turn.
Yep.
All right, and so let's do Jux, and then we can end this. So Jux, it is your turn. What do you want to do right now?
Is this one still alive?
The giant one in front of you?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's barely been hurt.
I guess okay, so I'm saying this like lovingly. I guess I
Yeah,
can do
see,
this.
See, barely been hurt.
Yeah.
He has to give in to
Yeah.
put a dot.
I mean,
on it.
you're not there yet.
One dot is like twisting his arm.
Maybe, I mean,
I'm assuming a 10 doesn't hit.
no, sir, it does not.
This time hit with 10. Oh, that's not bad.
Pew pew,
Well, it's
and they just sail by this beast. Its chittering cowl is like, and they just soar and hit like the ice wall behind it. From a room beyond, you hear like the as other things start to emerge. There's one down here to your south that's sort of like coming up. Is that the end of your turn, Jux?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Boom, boom. Loki, we'll do your turn, and then we'll call it quits. You are back up. You have health. I mean, your move action, stand up, or part of your move action is stand up, so that's half your move. But you're back in the game.
What if I don't wanna?
I mean, you can lay there too. I'm just saying I might impose like a disability if you're going to do a ranged shot or something. But
I'm currently being undressed by our party elf.
like,
Like-
oh, don't. I mean, yes, but no, but yes.
Right.
Wait. What I think is funny is you're like,
it.
I'm being undressed by our party elf.
Yeah,
Does that
standing
mean-
up at this point would be
Wait,
rude.
like,
I think it'd be more difficult to dress me.
Elf or party elf is one word, like it's hyphenated. Like it's being undressed by my party elf.
Honestly, it's easier to dress someone standing. FYI.
Okay.
So what do you
but
what
is
do you
it
do? What do
easier
you
to
do? What do you
undress
hold?
them
What do you do? Cold.
Undress or dress while standing.
Listen, be a goddamn mayor. What are you doing?
Did you say mayor?
Mayor.
John Mayer.
John. Be a goddamn
barred
John
now.
Mayer.
He triple
Mar.
multi-classed.
Was I successfully stripped? I am very confused. How cold am I? There's so many questions.
You know what?
Still warm.
I'll tell you
where
what.
you are.
Tell me what you
I
want to
mean,
do.
now that it's
and
your
I'll tell
turn, you
what
could start
penalties you
dressing
have.
yourself.
I mean, yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, I'm gonna
That
dress
seems like the
myself if
worst
that's the
option.
case. But I mean, you really didn't need to undress me. Very flattered, but
I have a
Resist.
mayor.
can we undo the undressing? Can we undo
Yeah.
that?
Too late. She's already stripping you. What are you doing?
Okay.
On your
I mean, I
turn.
That's-
started. You could just
half
be
naked.
like, stop. And
Yeah,
I'll be
I'm gonna
it
say
was after the potion.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say this. It's fine. This is fine, and I'm going to
We'll get to this later.
cast. I'm going to cast shape water to dry myself completely.
Do you have prestidigitation? Prestidigitation? How do you say that?
I gotta-
Prestidigitation, but
you
shape
choose
water
an-
is
Prestidigitation.
yeah.
you choose
exactly
an
what you
area. You choose an area of water that you can see within range. It's on me, so that makes sense, and I can move.
The reason I'm asking this is that if you want to try to do an attack on your turn, you can try to do an attack, and then if I think prestidigitation, I can't do it. Whatever. That is a cantrip that you could do that would literally just be like the water's
I don't
off
know.
of you.
I don't know if that's a
but
bonus
this-
action.
Prestidigitation is an action, but
Yeah, so it would take
this-
the same
this is-
amount as this.
this is kind of the same sort of thing.
All right. I mean, dude. Again, you do you. What are you doing?
I mean, I don't want to freeze. I can make
No.
myself freeze right now.
Right.
I could do that with this same
for an
spell.
hour.
Yeah, for this same spell. I'm sure it would
Well, you
would
realize
last.
that if you are next to the warm waters right now, you are not going to freeze to death. But if you were anywhere beyond where you're standing right now, which is within 5 feet of the edge of the water, that there would be issues.
Well, I foresee some kind of weird shit with this, that if this thing were to miraculously go down in the water, I think this thing is heating it, and then you're gonna be like, oh, he freezes like that other guy. Oh, what's his name?
Frieza?
We barely knew him.
I know.
Fizzgig.
I'm like, Jux? No.
Fi-
Hrothgar? No.
Fizzgig.
Shit,
Fizzgig.
the one in between them.
It's Fizzgig.
What's the
Fizzgig.
average of those two? Is Fizzgig.
Yeah, I was gonna say Fizzgig, but I thought that was Kevin's character in one of my games.
That's
Wait,
Because it was
vague.
close.
A vague is who
It's
we
close.
lost in this game.
No,
What?
you know what?
Talking
And I was
about when
like,
a game
that
I
wasn't-
ran.
That wasn't the one that ended up being the armor, and no, that's Codswallop.
That was Codswallop.
Right. You know what? I have to go back to Tom's comment from a while ago. The names that Chris comes up with are pretty solid.
Yes.
I will also say this, that having read through this entire adventure path and seen the characters that you guys have created,
You guys are so
There-
fucked.
there was a serious concern on my part about just walk through and destroy everything. If fucking Hrothgar made it to the obsidian spear, I'm just saying. like to the point that I'm like, I don't even know if I can challenge you normally. Like, I have to like up the game. That's that kind of shit.
All right, so if Jux dies, Grarharth is coming up.
Hrothgar comes back. Yeah. But okay, so you cast that spell, you get rid of that, you get rid of all of the water on your body. You're okay.
I move back over here, and I am and dry myself completely, and see. Yeah, that's my action. I don't think I have any other bonus.
However,
Bonus.
I mean, I can try.
wait. However, as you. Oh no, you're just standing right there. Okay, no worries.
Yeah.
That's fine.
As a free action, I shout out to Loki. I say, I didn't check that way. We're going south. And I point down to the tunnel that we do need to travel down to.
All right. Well,
Loki,
I'm going to.
as you go there, and you see the tunnel in front of you, you hear the slightest cough, like.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
That's fine. I hear that, and I can. I'm gonna move right behind Harvest, and I'm gonna do 27. And this is gonna. I'm gonna have to reconsider my strategy with this, but we'll figure this out.
All right. Well, it is 11:46 right now. I'm sure that, and Novakri clearly hasn't been with us for a hot minute. So let's put a pause on this, and I guess the things I'll put as like a closing spin that are maybe makes you feel better is that this way you see another pool, but you've heard the caterwauling of maybe more of the remorazes. Down here is another remoraz, but it is a young remoraz. It is much smaller than the one that nearly killed Loki. And then down here, you also see another pathway that maybe leads to something. With that said, this adult remoraz is clearly capable of doing some extreme damage. So, gild your loins, check your holes, and be down, I guess, as we will rejoin next week and see what happens with our heroes. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you for playing, as always.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks. Later, guys.
Ciao.
Later.